Good morning, friends. My name is Mohit Mangal, and I am a career counselor practicing counseling for last 17 years. Today, I am going to talk to you about a very popular concept of assessing the psychometry of the child known as API. Now, the abbreviation API stands for Aptitude, Personality, and Interest. I go to more than 200 schools every year, interact with more than 1 lakh children across India. Many times when I talk to these children, they come up to me and say, sir, can you take up an aptitude test for me? And I ask them, what do you understand by aptitude? Believe me, none of them is having any clear idea of what do they mean by aptitude. Now let me explain you how this psychometric testing works and why it becomes good and important for you to get your API assessed in order to take the right decision for your career. The three baseline, as I said, to choosing the right career are the aptitude of the child, followed by the interest, followed by the personality. First, let us talk about aptitude. When you were small, there were certain things which you did which other children of your age did differently. For example, you will find three primary type of children. One, who are always interested in hardcore toys, technology. They are good at opening up of the toys, seeing how things are happening inside. They are good with cars, helicopters, scooters, bikes, and so on and so forth. Second category of children are children who are not too much interested in cars, bikes, scooters, helicopters. They are more interested in drawing, sketching, designing, crafting. And another category of children are children who are neither interested in any one of them. They are more interested in interaction. So they would time and again go back to their mother, ask them questions which the mother might find very absurd. So if you talk to them and say, this is a chair, they might come to you and say, why? If you tell them this is a table, they will ask you why. You tell them this is a utensil, they'll ask you why. So what is the difference between these three children? The difference in these three children is their natural bent of mind. The first child is having a natural bent of mind which is more mechanical oriented. Second child has got a natural bent which is more creative oriented, artistic oriented. Third child has got a natural bent which is more argumentative, linguistic oriented. As you grow and come to grade 9, 10, 11, 12, these orientation, these attitudes get converted into subject areas. You will find in your class a child who does very well with mathematics, and there's another one who puts in lots of efforts but still is not managed to get 100 on 100. Also, there may be another set of kids who do very well in social sciences, but in spite of practicing so much, you are unable to get marks in social sciences. Again, what is the difference? The difference is aptitude. The first child who gets very good marks in mathematics gets to understand mathematics naturally, quickly, with ease, wherein the other child has a relatively lower natural bent, which we call as a lower aptitude in mathematics. So it takes him longer and it makes him feel harder to consume mathematics. The best part is that at a younger age, when you are 13, 14, 15, 16 years old, aptitude can be enhanced. Most of the children which I see, they, if are feeling uncomfort or discomfort with a subject, they start ignoring that subject. With that, your aptitude starts further going down. In order to enhance your comfort with the subject, you need to do otherwise. You need to start putting in more efforts in the subject, with which your aptitude will slowly start getting up. And as I said, at your age, aptitude can be enhanced. Second thing which is of importance to choose a right career is the interest of the child. Now, what do you understand by interest? Interest is what is something which excites you, not just in school, but overall in life. Does doing questions of mathematics excite you, or solving puzzles excite you, or talking about business excites you, or playing a guitar excites you, or sketching a drawing or drawing excites you? What is something which excites you? That is your interest. Second important thing to understand is what is your interest. To understand that, simply try to look at doing which activities you lose the track of time. When you go to picnic, do you lose the track of time? When you go out with friends, do you lose the track of time? When you sit and play PS4, do you lose the track of time? When you sit and do mathematics, do you lose the track of time? What is something which makes you lose the track of time? Identify those things, jot them down. That is your interest. Third thing which is important is, what is your personality? Every profession which you may think will suit you requires certain type of a personality or a persona. Something which differentiates you vis-a-vis others is something which is your personality. How good you are at communication, how much confident you are you extrovert, are you introvert, what is your dressing sense, how good you are at talking, debating, discussing, interacting, how good you are at presenting yourself. Combination of all these factors in you makes you a persona, a person. For example, if you want to become a doctor, I believe a personality of a doctor which will suit the best is, the doctor needs to be humane, polite, very analytical and logical. The doctor should be empathetic, sympathetic. These are the qualities which you require in a doctor. Wherein, parallel to that, if there is a doctor who is extremely aggressive, extremely abusive, maybe that doctor will not do that well in his or her profession, which the first one will do. So third thing to identify about yourself to choose the right career is, what is your personality? Once these three things are identified, then you draw a line that what particular profession goes through in a straight line across these 3 points. That is the profession, or that is the line which is right fit for you. To know more or to get your API tested, if you are still unclear, please feel free to get in touch with me. You can watch my videos on YouTube under the head of IQ Mohit, IQUEMOHIT, or you can go to my website www.mohitmangal.com, and I have posted a lot of information related to various courses on that website. In case you have any questions, please feel free to post your question on my Instagram or YouTube or on my website. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. I hope this video of understanding yourself will give you some insight about what sort of a person you are, and based on that you should choose your career ahead. Thank you very much. God bless you. All the best.